Alright guys, this is Sir Jacob and I am back, and now I have episode 3 of my Pokemon Sapphire Let's Play. So, let's just get into this. So last time I just got into, I forget what this is called, Petalburg Town, I believe, right? Yep, Petalburg City, not town. So, basically here, what I gotta do is I just have to walk into this gym, which is where my dad is the gym leader. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to him. So he goes, well, if it isn't Jacob, so you're all finished moving in? I'm surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see. You're with your Pokemon. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Jacob. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. And then this guy comes up. So then he's like, I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Dad, you're... Oh, right. You're Wally, right? I'm going to stay with my relatives in Town. I thought I would be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along. But I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. I see. Jacob, you heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally, here, I'll loan you my Pokemon. Wally received a Mr. Shit. Oh wow, a Pokemon. I'll give you a Pokeball too. Go for it. Wally received the Pokeball. So, this is Wally. So, oh wow, thank you. So, Jacob, would you really come with me? So, basically, Wally he's kind of like your rival in this game. He's the one that you're always going against and you're trying to beat him, and he's like usually like a step ahead of you. But he's more like your rival, but he's still your friend. It's not like he's your actual rival. So, he is searching around for a Pokemon. And then he finally finds one, and he finds a Ralt. And Ralt is one of the hardest Pokemon to find at the beginning of this game, and he finds it with no problem, and he's gonna go ahead and attack this Ralt with this Mr. Shit that my dad gave him. So I'm pretty sure he just does one move, and then he throws a Pokeball and catches it. So he goes ahead and uses 2 moves. So he's got this Ralt down to almost red health. He is at yellow health. So then now Wally is going to go ahead and throw a Pokeball. So he pulls him back, which, and if you're doing this in a regular battle against, like, you're doing it with a Pokemon, it doesn't happen this way. So basically, he's going to throw a Pokeball at the Ralt. He's going to catch it on his first try, obviously, since he only has one Pokeball. But I don't know what my team is on. I honestly don't know what my team is going to be in this game. I've barely done any research on this game lately. After this episode, I'll probably do some research and try to figure out who I should get on my team. So right now, Wally, he catches a Ralt. So he says, I did it, and then he thanks me. So we go back to my dad, and he asks if it worked out, and then Wally says, thank you, blah, 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 blah. And then he says, thanks for coming along. And then that is basically it. And then, so let's see, Wally has to leave because his mom is waiting for him. Then my dad just talking to me. So he says, Jacob, if you want to become a strong Pokemon trainer, here's some tips or whatever. Head for Rustboro City beyond this town. There, you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on to other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understand? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Jacob. But that's only after you become stronger, Jacob. So that is basically it. And you know what? I am actually going to go ahead and try to catch a Ralt. So right now, when you try to... I've done this before. It takes for fucking ever. It's longer than eternity to find a Ralt, but you can find them. So I'm going to go ahead and buy a bunch of Pokeballs. We'll go ahead and buy 4 Pokeballs, which will mean we have 5 Pokeballs. So, there we go. I'm actually going to go ahead and buy a few potions. I think I have 1 right now. So, I'll go ahead and buy 2 more potions. So, I'm going to go ahead and try and find a Ralt. And, actually, I think what I'm going to do... my bad. I'm going to go ahead and do a speed run. I'm going to put on some music in the background. And I'm going to show you guys me trying to catch a Ralt. So, he caught a Ralt in this patch of grass. So, this is where I'm going to get started. So I'm actually going to do fast forward on 5,000 billion times. So my first Pokemon is obviously a Mr. Shit level 4. So I'm going to go ahead and do fast forward on the emulator. And then I'm going to do fast forward on iMovie. So it's going to be crazy fast. So here we go. See you guys when this is over. Holy fucking titties! If you guys do not see that, I just found a Ralt on my second try. I didn't even have to fast forward in iMovie. This is fucking crazy. After I record this video, I'm gonna go ahead and search it up, and then I'll put a little banner on the screen saying what's the chance of finding a Ralt. But it's got to be less than 1%, and somehow I found this Ralt. So I'm just praying to the Lord that I don't kill this Ralt. So oh my gosh, I did not kill this Ralt. So that is awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw my Pokeball out. And actually, I'm pretty sure Ralt right now only knows Growl. I think it's level maybe 5 or 6 that it learns its first move. So that kind of sucks. It'll take me a little bit to train that up. So I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to give a name to this Ralt. And let's see. What is a clever name for this Ralt? So I'm going to call it, it is a guy. So I'm going to call it, this is a good name. I'm going to go ahead and call it Steve. So I like naming my Pokemon names that you would actually name like a person. I just think it makes it seem fun. Instead of calling my Pokemon Ralts, I'll go ahead and go like, oh, go Steve, I choose you, like shit like that. So that'll be fun. So there is Steve. So I'm going to actually go ahead and train up, or not train up, but go to the Pokemon Center and heal up. So actually, when I'm done healing, I will be back and I will talk to you guys about a few things. Alright, so my Pokemon are trained, or not trained up, I keep saying that. They are healed up, so I'm going to actually go ahead and go to my Pokemon. I'm going to switch Steve with Jackie. So we will go back now. So I'm going to go ahead and train up Steve. So I will be back. I will be standing right in front of this Pokemon Center like I was before. So let me just show you what he is at now. So Steve currently is level 4. So once I am done training him, I will be back here and I will show you what he is at. Alrighty guys, so right now I finally got Steve up to level 6, and once Steve reaches level 6, he learns the move Confusion. So I actually am going to go ahead and train him up to about maybe level 8. I think that's a good level. And then I also caught a Lotad, and I named her Molly. And I don't know, she's level 3. I don't know if I'll ever use her, but I thought just in case I would just catch her and just have that be over with. So I'm going to go ahead and train up Steve a little bit more, and then once he is about level 8, I'll be back. Alright guys, so I finally got Steve up to level 8, so that I think it took me maybe, let's see, maybe 5 minutes. It wasn't that long, because you can do a speed up on this emulator, so that is awesome. So Steve is level 8. So I have Molly, but I'm not going to be training her up, and then I have my level 11 Jackie. So I'm going to go ahead and get on the move and start getting out of this town. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and... I remember when you get the town map. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to some of the people in this town and see what is up. I don't want to miss anything since I haven't played this game in forever. So traveling is when I was young, I roamed the seas and the mountains. So you don't... Oh, I clicked you again. So you don't really have anything to tell me, sir. So let's see do you have anything? So I wish I could go on adventures with some Pokemon, crawl through damp grass, climb rocky, rugged mountains, cross the raging seas, wander about in dark caves, and sometimes even get a little homesick. It must feel fabulous. Okay, you just made Pokemon sound like shit. Like, that was terrible. I should not have talked to you. You just made me rethink about Pokemon. Okay, so let's talk to this guy who's just staring at the water. So he doesn't have anything much to say. He seems like a Debbie Downer or something. I didn't even read that. So let's see what is up in this house. So looks like you got a mom. So Norman became our town's new gym leader. That is my dad. I think he called his family over from the Johto region, and I actually was just playing in the Johto region the other day. So he battled Norman, and it looks like he got raped. So he got the feeling that he lives for Pokemon. Yes, he does. A lot of people in this game live for Pokemon, especially me. Oh, dang it, I walked back in the house, So let's go ahead and, not too much else in this town. this is, pretty sure this is Wally's, like, aunts and uncle's house. So let's see what they gotta say. So you must be Jacob. Thank you for playing with Wally a little while ago. Well, I was not playing with him. Not in the way that you're thinking, at least. So he's been frail and sickly ever since he was a baby. We sent him to stay with our relatives in Vanderfirst Town for a while. The air got a lot cleaner. So what's there? There's Wally. He already left. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk to the lady. So I can't tell. Is that his parents' house? Oh, so that must be his parents' house. So I am gonna go ahead and get on to Route 104. Are you a trainer, sir? So this guy is not a trainer, I don't think. So yep, he is not a trainer. So let's go ahead and are you a trainer? No, you're not a trainer. So she's basically just telling us if you, oh dang it, clicked again. If you look in the eyes of a trainer, then you're gonna battle. So, let's see. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to walk in the grass, but maybe this is okay, so this is the Pokemon that I'm wanting to get. So this is Talo, kind of like the Pidgey of Pokemon Ruby. So I'm gonna go ahead using Confusion. I'm gonna go ahead and catch this Talo, level 5. That's not bad. So Steve used Confusion. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and catch this Talo right now. So I always go with basically the first flying Pokemon you can get in the game. That's usually the Pokemon that I catch, and the Talo actually broke free. So should be able to get it in at least this Pokeball, hopefully. So I'm gonna throw one more, but in Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Yellow, Fire Red, I always have caught Pidgey. One of the only games, I guess, I don't know, in Pokemon Gold, I don't think because what? You can catch Hoot, and what's the other I forget. I haven't played that in a while, at least down at the low level. So, let's see, hopefully we catch the Talo this time. So, yep, there we have the Talo. So, we are going to go ahead and also name him. We are going to give him the name that we were going to give Trico if he was a guy. Which I believe I was going to give Trico the name of Dave. So that is going to be this Talo's name since he is a guy. And I kept hitting B, my bad, so got to go all the way back to the beginning. So let's see, D, lowercase a, B, E. So, oh, wrong button. So there we go. So we got Dave. So now we have a 3 Pokemon team. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I'm probably around like 16 or so minutes, so not that bad. So next episode, I'm going to be attacking some of these trainers. I'm not sure if we can see that guy walking, but we're going to be attacking him. I think there's a few trainers up ahead. So that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Please stay tuned for more. And if you haven't already, please go check out my Clash of Clans channel if you like playing Clash of Clans. But that is it. Thank you guys for watching.